Dive in.
Glue-ons.
So Polly's going in here with Fergie.
I believe this is the truck they call Bernie.
Tales Refuge is a full circle of life shelter founded in 2014. As a full circle of life shelter, we take in any horse, mule, donkey, or pony, no matter their age, size, breed, or training. Regardless of their background, we have never turned an animal in need away. Even after 10 years and over 1,100 animals that have come through our gates, you just never know what's going to happen. These are the horse rescue tales from the Tundra.
So Polly's working on Miss Journey here. She's got some arthritis and stuff in her legs, so she can't bend them completely, but she is able to get her feet done. So we're just gonna give her a good trim and let her back outside.
They look good, just a little long, no bruising. Even the foot with the arthritis was wearing even, so.
Okay, now we're gonna take a look at Wilson's feet. I'm quite sure Polly's gonna be thrilled with what he sees.
Dive in.
Glue-ons.
He was an old show horse, and they said, all they basically said was that he needed shoes in order to stay sound.
Yeah.
Because he had thin soles.
So let's crush them and put glue-ons on. You can feel it moving, it's so like nothing there.
Well, that's not good.
No. Probably balance it and put a bar shoe on. So you got some support, because if you put all the pressure there, you'll have more issues.
Do you think we should do some x-rays before you put shoe on, or?
We could, but we got to get some sort of support here, just because you can see it pushing in, depending on how much line they left to work with. Should we pull the shoes and see how he does? Yeah, well, just to get kind of an idea too.
Being that we have some people asking again, could you explain why you don't like glue-on shoes?
I've just seen so many negative effects with them. I think they serve their purpose in certain scenarios, but I've never seen a turnaround or a benefit from them. I mean, this is a good example. I mean, that's just a squish pocket. In theory, if you're gonna do that, do a, I don't know, like navicular. You're not getting him on his toe and up off of his, get him on his toe off his heel. There's no wedge on there, and there's no impression material in there for comfort, so you're not really gaining anything. And that extremely hard plastic is heel crushing. As you can see, the good indicator is the stress lines on the lamina and the wall where it's trying to separate. That's just the body's way of, fracturing and pushing off. And here, I mean, that's just, there's nothing in there. It's, if you can push it with your thumbs, it's soft. You can see here too with the, where it's separating and cracked, you got a giant chunk of wall coming out. It's one of them that you should never trim that, but you should never leave it either in case of ripping. So you generally, in a situation like this, you pick the lesser of the two evils. Just trim what you have to. Smooth it down with the rasp so it doesn't able to catch or go more. Kind of same thing right here. It's wanting to do, and that's just with the separation of all that pressure.
Is it just me, or does it look like he's trimmed way too hard to begin with, too.
Really short. There's really no wall left to work with either. Yeah. That's another thing. You can't really shape these like a shoe. So then you end up kind of wrecking the wall to make it work. I think the concept and theory is nice, but the overall outcome is just trash.
So is the rounding there caused by the shoe, or did they actually like file it that way?
They filed it to make it fit. In theory, he should have had one size bigger.
Do you just want to see how he does barefoot for a bit?
Yeah, we really don't have much to work with. And if his walls are already brittle from like the separation, he's trimmed super short and he's squishy back here too. There's nothing to take back there because it's so short to begin with.
Well, I guess we'll see how he does barefoot. And if you're going to be out next week, if he's not
Right.
doing good, we'll just throw shoes on.
Right. Yeah.
So this is Coco. She was an owner surrender. She's got
Thoroughbred?
Yes, about 9 years old, broken pastern angles, and she had a wedge on one foot. Yeah, we do have old x-rays. Did you want to see those first?
They're about
I suppose you can.
And that's the one that has the shoe on still, the front right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And then there's this one. I don't know if that one much matters, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be.
no. She's young,
Just thoroughbred feet.
pretty much. Was Farrier not nice to you? No? Okay, baby. You're okay, Coco.
Mm-hmm.
like I've never felt her be so ever tense.
There you go. Yeah. Good licks, good licks. He won't hurt you. What do you think so far?
I'm going to trim the other one and just see what...
You think she needs shoes back on, or?
Let's try her barefoot. I want to see her walls grow out a little bit.
Okay.
Just because there's not a whole lot to work with. And if she blows another one, then we're kind of SOL.
All right. So Haas was said to have had his feet done before he came. So Polly's just gonna take a peek here. Watch your mouth. Can be a little nippy. He's good. Okay. So I got Claire here. Polly's just gonna come take a peek at her feet. They're not too bad, so she might not need them done. Good girl. She ain't got nothing. All right, since Claire's all good, we've got Blondie next. And she definitely needs her tootsies cleaned up. Yeah, sorry, but you do. Whoa! No, thank you, girlfriend.
Like she's so good about this part. I don't touch it.
Drugger.
All right, Daughtry, time to clean up your tootsies.
He'll be one we can do in 2 weeks again, Marissa.
Okay.
He's got some, but not really justifiable.
Okay. So this is Levi. All we did with this auction group was just pull the shoes.
Yep.
So just to trim, see how his feet look. Yeah, we'll see.
Probably just overdue and everything else they've wrecked him on.
Ooh. Just slip on a piece of hoof or something.
No, I think he's got an abscess.
Oh, an abscess.
Right up in there.
Oh, yep, I see it. I'm gonna take a look right up in the corner there.
Yeah.
That bruising.
Mm-hmm.
Is his hoof like curved over in the front?
His what?
Is it like curved over in the front?
It's like trying to break.
Oh.
like peel.
He all done? Alrighty.
What's his name?
Levi.
Levi.
Miss Prada. Sweet girl. You remember him? Says yeah. Oh, spice. Oh, is there a lot going on for you today? Alright, girlfriend, you got this, okay? Leah was able to get all of that yucky writing off of her side. Spent a lot of time doing it. Is there any way you could bring it forward? You're all right, honey. There you go, honey. Oh. Do you feel like she sat on you as much as she did the first time? Hey, you did good, honey. Yes, you did. She's like, are you okay? Making sure again. Last one, lady. Relax. Relax. Says I feel safe like this. Look at that, girl. Good job. Yeah, you did very good.
And wrap my leg around.
Mr. Rocky. See if we can at least get his fronts done. Introduce you. Really slow, talk to him. You got it, Rock. Good boy. That's good boy. You all right? Good. Oh, good, dude. You are doing so good. Nope, you're all right. I'm not gonna go behind you. I'm just gonna stay up here. You're okay.
Same thing we done.
Good boy, Rocky. He was long. Look at that. Look at that pretty foot. Good boy. Not quite there with the backs yet.
I just got to at least be able to touch down them yesterday.
Good boy. You're all right, Rock. I'm gonna back up. Good boy. Rocky got his first trim at Ponytails. What do you have to say for yourself?
Not much.
Not much. Good boy. So now we got Torrent in here from our most recent auction save. Hi. I'm gonna get his feet looked at. Good boy.
Feet are tiny too.
His feet look all right.
Yeah, he's just really fat.
Surprised his feet look this good for how big he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am holding him up.
Okay.
Good boy, Torrent. Go Toros. So here comes Mr. Stetson. He has 3 out of 4 shoes on. Came like that from the auction. We'll see what we find under there. Were the shoes right at least?
I'll show you here in a second.
Take that as a no.
One size too small, one size too small, and this was never even shaped.
All right, Stetson. All done, buddy. So Polly's going in here with Fergie. See how she reacts to him. Take her home? It's okay?
Can I pet him too?
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
We said a horse to the horse.
So Polly is adopting Elvis and Otis today. You want to give us a little story as to why?
So this one was sold as a coming 2-year-old in Waverly 15 years ago, and it come out of my dad's herd. And I recognized him after almost 2 decades, so I'm gonna take him back home and his teammate.
Yeah, how'd you recognize
The
him?
white spot behind his ear, and take the mask off. He's got,
Just show it.
if you cover this up, his name was Taco, because it looks like a Taco Bell symbol.
Oh, that's fun.
He's good.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
We said of courses to the horses.
All right. Elvis, now known as Taco, and his teammate Otis, hopefully now known as Bravo, gonna get on the trailer and go to Polly's. Oh boy. Your turn, buddy. Come on, Otis. Good boy. There we go.
Probably not real far because most of the back half is going to roll out and probably go the whole length of the barn pretty close.
Probably.
So maybe I'll just bring it in a little bit and then get it rolled out and we can kind of pull it from there.
Okay.
Figure it out.
All right. So we had gotten this rolled matting donated. Was that last summer, Nate?
Yeah, last spring.
Last spring. We're in here and over in quarantine, and we're already getting it installed. It was really dirty. It had been in a cattle barn, and Aaron got it pressure washed the other day. So it's just kind of going to line the center of the barn. And then we're hoping to kind of put it in this whole area here where none of the concrete is textured. And then I think maybe we can take these mats and maybe put them just outside the doors. And then we're maybe going to try running it up to the gate out there now that we've redone put the ground back where it's supposed to be. So we'll see.
Now what? Unroll. Our version of a red carpet.
Yeah, I'll do later. What? Well, not at all.
You can do it, pull! Okay. I'll back the other way. This way, right?
Somebody rolled it up all crooked.
Yeah, I wonder who that was.
We'll just have to straighten it out. I'm not gonna kick that all the way through. Almost. There. Boom. Just like that. Now I'll stand on it.
Okay, now we roll.
Yeah, then once we
Now we slide it to match the gate. Oh, we need someone in the middle. There's the curve we needed. Yeah, no, this has to
I
be.
need help down here to move this over further. Preferably over more the direction the gate opens. Your way, bro. That'd be smart.
We've got this, guys.
Okay, how are we? Back up, Bucks.
Now straighten it back out this way. A little more.
That's all I got. I can't get that out of it. There we go.
Well, now we're on the other side of the barn. There we go. Shimmy it over. You gotta bring it back up, back farther.
this way. Oh.
Hit Lexi in the head.
Maybe roll it out first and then pull it back, or you're gonna lose the underneath.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's not too far gone. It's there. There. Now just
Now we have
pull it back.
Okay.
Or Yeah.
Doesn't have to go this
Maybe straighten it out over there.
You gotta go your way straight. Oh.
I thought you were big strong, bro.
I'm not. I knew that. Someone might have to help me pick it up.
Pick it up and take it where?
Just shimmy it. Shimmy it.
'Cause-
So, someone go on his side with him and like shove it this way, and I'll try and lift it.
There.
That'll work.
Now we gotta, move it back.
Are you moving it back or rolling it
We'll
first?
move it back when you cut off.
Yeah, roll it like halfway.
We were trying to pull it out from under a car when I came back and smacked me in the face and knocked me on my ass.
Oh my gosh. It's crooked.
Yeah.
Just roll it out.
Who needs a gym? Little more. All right, so now we're hoping to get some of these in the cross ties. It's like a paper towel holder.
A very
Really big one.
tough one.
Way to the back.
Yep.
Alright, so cut it off forever.
My knife is dead, so.
Do we want to cut it off so it lines up with that mat, or cut it off? I feel like that'd be weird.
Yeah, like you wouldn't
Yeah.
mind the
Because, I mean, they're not going to stay connected on.
so cut it
Yeah, line the concrete, I think.
across the edge.
I tried.
Good.
That'll work.
Next. Well, that looked much easier.
Oh.
Maybe not.
You know, you said that and yeah. You can not easy.
Left play.
All right. Cut that one up. Good to go. What's going on today?
We had to go pick up our bales from over by Elk Mountain, the horse farm where they let us cut and bale some of their pastures because they have too much pasture. So we got them loaded, and our friend Harlan's got them on his semi trailer, and so we didn't have to make 3 trips with our trailer, 1 trip with his. Saves us some time.
They're all on there this time?
Everything we got, probably just as much to bale over there yet.
Oh.
Which is, we thought it was junk because it got rained on, but it didn't rain that much, and it's really nice yet, so it's nice and green, and so we'll probably have about 30 more bales there coming yet.
Did you get it raked again?
Yeah, I just got done raking it, and Aaron might bale it today, or might bale it tomorrow. We'll see. We'll check it later, see how dry it is. But Harlan should be here soon, and we'll get them unloaded and have yet more hay in our yard. Yay!
So I'm just out here waiting for him to be coming up the road. Be able to see him on Highway 40 before he gets to our road, I would think. A big semi full of round bales of hay. Second time in my life this has ever happened. It's so exciting. I love seeing semis pull up full of hay, especially when they're gonna stop here and unload that hay. I see them drive by. They just never stop here. But this one will again. We're very, very thankful for Renee at Redtail for letting us do this. I mean, it helps them out too as far as, you know, maintaining their pastures, but they could be charging us a lot of money for this, and she doesn't, which is extremely generous. We're very appreciative of that. This time Nate is here to move some vehicles around, so he's got more room to maneuver into our driveway than he did last year. Last year, if I remember right, Nate was back over there loading up more bales. So that'll help. It won't be so scary for me. Okay, I think I might have just heard a semi maybe coming down the hill over there. I'm not sure. They're doing some field work. Oh, sure enough. I see him coming. That is a beautiful sight, and it's coming here. Yay! Oh, he's gonna make it noisier this time. Boop, boop. I believe this is the truck they call Barney, because it's purple.
Anderson Bridges let us use their skid steer to unload the bales here and straighten our mess out back here too. It's a lot faster.
Okay, this is still kind of scary for me. I guess there aren't all the vehicles to maneuver through, but you should move it. So how many are on there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32, 34, yeah. Properly strapped down load. I'm quite sure Nate would have done the same. I also just want to share, since I'm over here, how fun this truck right here is. This is a client of Nate's. But look at this. This is my favorite part, I think. It's got the little bulldog emblem on it. I want one really bad. Why did you say that these are on? This is on here again?
What's that?
The bulldog thing on here? What does that mean again?
Well, Mack trucks have a bulldog.
Mack truck. That's right.
This isn't a Mack truck. But
It's not.
You must think it is.
But I still like that. So like Nate was saying, this is only about half of the hay there. The guy was over there baling it, and it was all nice and dry on Thursday. It's Sunday right now. And it started to rain just there. Like, we didn't get a drop here. And the moisture got up to like 30%, so he said he had to stop. And we just kind of hoped it wouldn't rain too much on Friday, and it rained a good part of the day, but not like heavy. So we waited a couple days. Nate went and flipped over what was left, re-raked it, and hoping to maybe rake it up tonight, maybe tomorrow. They're talking rain again on Tuesday, and then again Friday. So, but we've got a lot of hay already. This is, well, we've had to get off some fields already. We've got some in the one field way up there yet. Now we've got these here. I think we're way over 100 round bales already. We've got 16 more sitting up in the field there that they'll go pick up when Wade's done unloading this. So this is a double bale spear. And this is a borrowed piece of equipment from, I think you say Anderson Bridges in Colfax. So we'll be able to unload it a bit faster than last time. 2 at a time. Look at that. Fill up the front yard again, I see. like some pretty nice hay. Definitely nice and green still. Gonna feed a lot of bellies this winter. A friend of ours actually went and cut this field for us because he had one of those big triple mowers. Get it done a lot faster because obviously we're kind of short on time with rain and stuff. And because I don't know how many acres it was, Nate never got me that figure, but this is 34 bales and this is only about half of it. I think it was quite a bit of acreage, although everything was really tall too. But anyway, my point is Nate asked him what we owed him for cutting this, and he said nothing. He was donating his time and his equipment to get this cut for us, which is very nice. His name is Corey Hollerud. I can't think of the name of his business right now, but I'll definitely I'll get that and put it in the description or something so you can all give him a shout out of appreciation. Because I don't think it probably would have taken us all day to cut this much. Also, like Nate was mentioning before, Wade went and borrowed this machine from Anderson Bridges. Does anything back here look different to you? Grant was out. I'm sure you've seen in the video already, cleaning up around the barn so we don't flood again. That's a whole nother story. But there was all this dirt here piled up, so Wade was using that machine with tracks and that, I don't know, we'll call it a smoother thing, to kind of smooth this back out, fill in yet another spot by the round pin that used to be here that would always pool up and become a big lake. And so just kind of hoping to get our drainage back on track. With any luck. When it rained Friday, everything drained good, but it didn't rain much. But I'm encouraged. I've got a lot of reconfiguring to do back here though. So it'll all come and drain, well, not all. Some of it's re-roaded around the other side of the barn. It'll drain this way like it's supposed to, and head out that way to the ditch and run off. But this is a mess right now. There's the round pin. We'll get it. We'll get it. You got all the piled up dirt and stuff along the edges of the catch pens. I wasn't really allowing them to drain anymore. Got that all cleared out. Now we're getting 3 bales off at a time. Harlan jumped in our skid steer. A little miscommunication, I think. They got it. Equipment operators. Very much needed in this world. It's gonna take no time at all. Looks like one more trip left for the both of them. Curious what happened to that one bale. I wonder if that's the last one he did. Because it's got a ton of wrap around it. And it's smaller than the others. Like I said, it had gotten up to 30% moisture and he had to shut it down. That's a whole lot of wrap. And he's got the little guy, the little baby bale. And here comes the last one. Whoop. 34 bales of hay sitting right here, just like that. Plus those. And then all the others. It's alright. Delete every single one of them. Yeah, this one's just a little guy. Look at all that net wrap on it. I'm curious what was going on. Like, guess it's not a bazillion layers. It looks like a lot more, but. Got anything to say this year?
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully there's another load down there.
Hopefully.
Is there that much left?
Nate said this is only about half.
Good.
Yeah.
This is better than a pickup at Gooseneck. I think so.
Be at it all day that way. And off he goes again. Hopefully he'll be back with another load sometime this week. See how it goes today.
She is said to be a 19-year-old thoroughbred. She came out of a kill pen about a year ago with a baby on her hip. They took her because basically they wanted the baby and tried to rehab her, but then they were concerned she has kissing spines. They've had her for about a year and just kind of let her sit and be a pasture pet. And
do they have x-rays on it, or?
No. They just saw that bump back there by her spine that to me looks kind of like a hunter's bump, but they were concerned it's kissing spines.
This is what they're worried about.
No, back here. This is what they pointed out to me when she got off the trailer.
Yeah, I would say hunter's bump. And again, most of the time if we see kissing spine, it's in this neck of the woods anyway.
On the bright side, we can do x-rays of it if you think it's something we should do, but...
Yeah, I guess I would only do it if we have a known history of having issues. Easy go.
And they didn't really try anything. They said they never put a saddle on her or x-rayed or anything like that just because of the bump. They let her
I'm
just
not
be a
concerned.
pasture
She
pet.
just, what it comes down to is she doesn't have a top line. She needs some muscling, she needs some food and some work, and she probably would put on a top line. How old is she?
Said to be 19.
Did you check her tattoo, or does she have one?
I guess I didn't look
If
for
she's a
one.
racer, she should have a lip tattoo.
They didn't say if she was OTTV.
Easy.
They just said,
Yeah?
the,
Oh, no.
no, I think that's just her coloring.
So we got a broken tooth. 303 is broken. Curious how the rest of your teeth are. You're okay. Ouch. She's got points.
A little sharp in there?
Yeah. She got me, too. Normally I'm good at preventing that. Easy though. Got a scar right here. She's kind of just knobby, but you can see that bump right there?
Yep.
I think that's an old injury.
A little bit of white hair above it as well.
So she's for sure scarred up on that front. Like I said, probably an old injury. Got good flexion though. Has like an old blown up abscess here back in her hoof.
Okay.
I guess that's what it is. You see what I mean? Like, almost looks like something blew out of the frog.
yeah.
There's a scab there.
Yep.
I don't know if it's an old blown out abscess or what. It's got a scab on that one too.
I saw that. That's the
Yeah.
one I initially noticed.
Yeah. So she's got some. There's a little bit of white hair above that one too, maybe.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Something
I'd
happened.
say scarring on her front and back. I bet she got wound up in wire or something, probably like barbed wire.
Next up, we have Armani here. I think you saw him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But now we're suspicious of an umbilical hernia.
Oh, really?
So we just want you to come take a peek at that.
He's young, right?
Yes.
Like a 2-year-old or a 4-year-old?
4.
Yeah.
And he's the crypt.
Yep.
He did his teeth 2 weeks ago, I think it was. Yeah, we noticed it while we got his feet done. And initially, we couldn't get his feet done because they were so brittle and soft that they were crumbling apart. But this last time, they actually hardened up, and we were able to take some off of all 4.
Easy, dude. There's an umbilicus here. I don't feel any hole in the body wall, though. Meaning, generally with umbilical hernias, I can push it up inside. And there's no break in the body wall. Like, there's a bulge there, but I can't, there's no break in the body wall. So
Okay.
it's not a hernia. It's just a more pronounced umbilicus.
Okay.
And I think you're partially feeling it because he has no extra fat.
Nothing to cover anything up
Yeah.
with. Okay.
But there's no break in the body wall.
Well, that's good.
So,
No. That's
Yeah.
good for him. Yes. Still gone.
yeah, I only see one.
Yeah.
I felt him pretty good.
All right.
Well, he was laid down out well. So.
So that was all we needed with him. Brooke
Sounds
should
good.
be back in a second with Molly.
The lump, yeah.
Yep.
Boy, you're a good-looking horse.
So I want to say you've seen her before.
Might have paint.
She's a recent return.
Hi.
They said there was something going on with her shoulder, but we did have her looked at by the farrier, and they didn't do any footwork while she was gone. So
Got
we're
it.
thinking it's a foot problem. Her feet still need to be
feet, I was
reset
gonna say.
because they left the same shoes on her that she left with, so they're wore down to nothing. So the farrier has to bring a new pair next week. So
You want to walk her down and back? I want to see her move.
she's always kind of had foot issues.
I think he's favoring her right, maybe a little. It's hard to tell, though. Gonna go forward a little more. Nope, her left. I said that wrong. One on my side. Front left is what she's favoring. Hey, don't get squashed, cat.
His tail's still on. They got to learn some way. Like,
Goodness, I saw a broken leg flash before my eyes.
good thing you're here.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen a few of those. Shoulder's fine. I don't think there's anything above the feet that is a
No.
problem. At least on that leg.
Don't speak too soon.
Yeah. Has she had some navicular?
No.
She has the wraparound shoe.
She
has the bar
initially
shoe?
had glue on shoes,
Interesting.
and then that completely destroyed her hoof wall and
Got it.
everything with her
She
foot.
had no heel? Mm-hmm. Got it. Because you're supporting the heel, that's what I was looking at.
Yep.
Which is either navicular or you don't have a heel.
Yep. Luckily not navicular for her.
Okay. Not that I see it in her, I was just looking at the type of shoe you had,
Yep.
that's all.
So we are done in the barn, and now we are headed down to do George's double enucleation, so we'll go down there.
I'm hoping it'll make them chill enough that I can place an IV catheter. That's my goal here. We're going to grab this and we're going to put this big catheter in. We're good, so we got IV access for all day that we need it. So if anyone needs more drugs, we just push them in there. Because before I lay them down, I like to tape it in.
Yep.
You could sew it in, but I'm not hopefully leaving it in that long, so I'm trying to save a step and just tape it. But it just prevents it from hopefully coming out as we lay down. Now we're going to do the ketamine, lay him down, and then we'll hopefully block it and remove it. Do 3 of those. We're going to have you lay down real nice, unlike our little wild man last time.
Yeah.
You want to grab me one of those 2 mil syringes or just some sterile saline? I just want some flush. Easy, dude. Easy, dude. There we go. All right.
Let me drop 2 of this first.
No, I don't normally use this on eyes, but it doesn't matter at this point. It's better that it's sterile. Well, if he starts to wake up, that's when we got more drugs. I'm hoping I can do this side before we have to do any more drugs, just because it means I dosed him right. But I'll probably need more before I do the second eye, because it takes a little longer than a castration. You want to remove as much of these glands, all the glands in the eye to create tears because you don't want the eye to continue to weep after it's removed. Okay, can you give him that dose?
Good night. Want me to drop another one? Just a 4 interlocking.
I'll probably just do a 4 interlocking. You can do interrupted. Some people do connected. I think I do connected because it works well and it's faster.
Okay.
And it holds well. And it's always going to bleed. There's no way around that.
Well, because it's eventually going to clot up. So is it just going to kind of like sweep?
Well, the pressure is going to, because there's no way it can go. So the pressure is going to stop the bleeding. Some people put gauze in it, but that can give an entrance for infection. So
Yeah.
some surgeons will throw a little gauze in to pack it. Otherwise, the blood clot will fill it. It's not that big of a hole. Pressure will stop the bleeding. It can't bleed for long just because there isn't a lot of space in that cavity. Once I get it closed, we don't need to, but I'm just going to do a second sew over just to make sure it holds well. This is just a simple continuous. Am I supposed to be bothered by this? All right, one's done.
Is he going to be on antibiotics for a while?
I would say yes. Generally, these do not get infected very much, though, because there's a really good blood supply here. But there is. So we're done on this side. We got to flip them over. Do you have a rag or a cloth? I just want a towel to clean his face up, but we can do it when we're done. All right, can someone help me grab his feet? We're going to roll him over.
Yeah, need a. He's pretty light. Let's give him a good old push.
So I'm just repeating what we just did. Sew it shut, and then we'll take it out. If anyone wants the eyeball, it's right there.
It doesn't look anything like an eye, does it?
Well, I took all the glands around it. There is a cool, actually if you take them apart and dissect them, there's a lens in the middle of it. So see, I sewed the eyeball shut so you basically can barely see it. Because I took all the glands around it. But that's our goal here.
My husband would put it on a stick and chase her with it. He chased my sister and I with a dead mole the other day.
Sounds like you got a lot of fun at your house.
He's not much different from when he was 10.
And how long have you been married to him?
Long time.
Just imagine, my wife's stuck with me too. Except for she grew up on a dairy farm and not much bothers her. It's no fun. Finish this. I can try to get this done pretty quick here. Just hate to keep horses under sedation too long. Can you give them another dose for me, please? You can see he's starting to flinch a little. It's his lucky day, so he can bring you flowers home next week. Yeah, I would like a fly mask since you're talking about that. That's going to be, well, $5 and antibiotic. So basically all we got to do now is clean them up and we're done.
So Aaron, Kaya, Lexi, Ray, and Brooke are all gonna go for a trail ride. We've got Mr. Wrangler here, all tacked up, ready to go. Fritz, Sketcher, Hart, and in the background, Mr. Daughtry. They're all gonna go on a trail ride and see, I think this will be Hart, Sketcher, and Wrangler's first time, so we'll see how they do. Hopefully all goes well. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? You'll be good. All right, they're making their way over to the arena to hop on and head out on the trail. It's a little misty. Everyone's doing a little lunging. Aaron not so much because he doesn't know what he's doing. He just knows how to ride. So it's all right. Fritz doesn't really need to be lunged. Brooks on Wrangler. Prayers. Prayers. Aaron Fritz. Lexi Hart. Ray Sketcher. All right. Everyone's mounted and ready. All right. Off they go. Come on, Hart. You got it, girl. Good job, honey. All right, off they go.
We are currently out on a trail ride. We got Hart and Sketcher back there. I'm on Wrangler. And then up front we got Fritz and Daughtry, just because they know what they're doing. And these guys are kind of following, just getting used to having somebody in the saddle. But yeah, so they're up there. And us three that are getting used to it are all back here.
We are back. Hart's still in last place. Fritz and Daughtry in front. Oh, and right as we came to the finish line, Sketcher steals first. Oh, Daughtry's back in front. Oh, traffic jam. Daughtry took the lead. Sketcher came in second. Oh, looks like Wrangler's third. Fritz fourth and Hart fifth. We won't even say last, honey. You can have fifth place. Success.